How's it going? I'm going live on two platforms at the same time. Thank you for being here with me so much. Alright, I'm live on Facebook as well. Let me see if I can open this thing up. There we go. Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you're watching this in real time or you're watching the recording, either way, we're all here together. I am super excited to announce the first day of the May Challenge 2022. I've got notes because I've got some things I want to share about this thing. What is this thing, right? So, well, first of all, I'm Mira Grace. If you don't already know me, I'm a musician. I'm a yogi. I'm a human being trying to live life just like all of us. I didn't put that in my notes, but in case you're wondering. So, May Challenge. The idea is every day this month I will be going live. I'll be sharing music and songs, stories from my heart to you. And this came about in 2020. Was my first year doing this, and to give you a little backstory about that, I like many of us in the year 2020, I was faced with the potential of dying, and my way of processing that, relating to that, was to look at my life and see if I was ready to die, if I were to die. And I realized I wasn't, and the reason I wasn't was because I've been making music my whole life. I've always known that I'm a musician at heart and a songwriter, and that these messages that come through me to be shared, and yet I had done so little of that. And so I decided, all right, I'm gonna start doing that, and even if it's the last thing I do, at least I'll try, I'll give it a shot. So I very soon realized that I was terrified of sharing music with real life human beings like yourself. And so I started thinking, how can I overcome this fear? How can I break through this obstacle in my path? And the technique that I came up with was, how about I go live on Facebook without anything prepared every single day for a month and see what happens. So that's what I did, and it was really awesome. I grew in confidence so much. I learned how to, well, I began to learn, I'm still learning it, but learning how to be present and authentic in my communication, even through these virtual platforms, even though I'm not face to face with you right now, how to hold a presence while I do that and not go off into mind land stories and all that. So I learned that, and then I also realized how supported I am, and I realized the relationship between growth and community, and how important it is to grow in community for me personally, and I imagine for all of us to have each other, to have each other's backs, to cheer each other on. It's not necessary maybe, but I can say for sure that it's helpful. And so that was something I gained, something I learned, and something that I'm bringing into this May Challenge is a desire to connect with this community, to help you, to inspire you, to be inspired by you, to be helped by you if you're able to offer it or want to offer it, but really to encourage all of us to make changes in our lives that bring us closer to our goals, whether those be personal goals or business type goals. Welcome. Thanks for watching. So this is an invitation to you. If you're watching this now or you're watching this later than now, which today's May 1st, 2022, either way, is there something that you can commit to doing every single day of this month or for the next 30 days or however long you choose that would help build a practice in your life that would get you closer to what you want. And bonus points if it's something that terrifies you, if it's a fear that you need to overcome in order to get to where you want to be. Maybe you are a dancer and you'd really like to start performing, but are afraid of people seeing you. So maybe you could dance and post a video of you dancing every day. And of course, it doesn't have to be like you post something, but what I found is that having that accountability of, all right, everybody, I'm going to post this thing of me doing this thing every day has a certain way of keeping us accountable to that commitment. Other things that could be helpful, a motivation. Why am I doing this anyways? For me, I have some really solid ones that I will share after this little bit. But what is your motivation? And that is our fuel, because any commitment that we make, there's going to be a challenge. There's going to be a moment where it gets harder, and we have to resource within ourselves the motivation to keep on going every single day, even when the going gets tough. So what is your motivation for doing this? And then lastly, compassion for yourself with any undertaking you take. Because there will be days that we don't meet our expectations, and if other people know about it, we might even let them down, and that is a heavy feeling to bear. But in those moments, if we can hold ourselves in compassion, remember we're human, remember that failure is part of succeeding, remember that it's all part of this growing process of being human, then we're much more likely to keep going with it. Because, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I have, where I don't meet my expectation and then I just give up. It's like, oh, I'm not going to do it anyways. Okay, so that's the invitation. And if you do decide to do this May challenge, then please post a comment or message me or let me know how I can follow along and support you in doing it, and then we can build a community around it, and then we can all grow together, and I think it'd be a fun thing to do. And okay, so next, and then after this bit I will get to some of the music. If you are just here for the music, feel free to go get yourself a little cup of tea or something like that, because it'll just be another minute or two. But so my intention in the first 2 years of doing this challenge was really centered around authenticity and showing up as I am on this journey, sharing it as raw as possible. And that turned out to be a really beautiful experience for everybody. For me to show that I'm not perfect, show my rough edges, show up when I'm tired, when I'm angry, when I'm sad, and let the music be a way to turn that into something that can be communicated and processed in real time. So I'd like to continue to do that. I would also like to grow this chapter in creating from a centered place and creating from a place of presence within myself, which is very easy, not very easy, but much easier to do when I'm just chilling in my space and nobody's watching me. But when I've got screens, it can be more challenging. So that's something I'm growing into, and that's helpful because I'd like to make a career of this music thing. So when I'm on stage and there's a lot of people looking at me, how can I continue to be present, continue to be centered? This is something I'm working on. Also, this year I would really like to and intend to and pray to create content and videos that are extremely useful and helpful to you where you are and where we are in this collective growing process, this evolution, this May 1st, 2022. What actually do we need to be thinking about at this time to move us in a good direction? So I'm going to be listening, hopefully listening more than sharing, and I invite you to share on that wavelength too. If there's something that you're processing or going through and you would like me to be part of that and help you with that, I'm here for that. And I would love to do it in musical form. That's one of my dreams and my goals, is to let this music, this art that comes through me, be tailored to our needs, be tailored to whatever it is that needs attention and needs love in us right now. Okay. And also, this is my new best friend. It's a little looper. I just did something. So I'm still learning how to use this amazing technology, right? Oh my gosh, it's tripping out so much. Clearly, I'm new at this. So that's something I'm really excited to share with y'all, and feels like the next level of my art. So please bear with me during the process. It's still very new, and I'm still pretty clunky with it, but I'm gonna, be daring, be courageous, and use it anyways, and have compassion with myself when I mess up. Alright, the focus for this chapter will be remembrance. I've seen the word remember spelled like re-member, and that really resonates with me because when I remember something, it's like I bring it back into my being. I bring that awareness and I incorporate that into who I am and my consciousness. So this chapter, I'd like to focus on remembering the truths that we've forgotten, and we're all gonna think about that in different ways, and I'm sure I'll be sharing a lot more with you all about that since it's the focus. But throughout this, I would love for you to comment and also share this journey of asking ourselves, what am I choosing to remember? And that can be an idea, that can be a belief, that can be an observation or realization about yourself, about the world around you, or that can also be a part of you that maybe you haven't. Voice is not coming through. Oh. I'm not sure why that's happening. Can anybody else hear me right now? Give a comment if you can hear me. Please. So, where was I? Remembrance. That can be a part of ourselves that maybe we've been asked to put to the side. Maybe we've been told that it's not worthy of being here. So perhaps we can find a way to reincorporate that part into ourselves. Just something to think about, something to meditate about. So finally, I'm going to end this segment of this introduction to the May Challenge with a prayer, which is that I may make this music in the spirit of loving service, and that this art may be a part and a humble contribution to our collective evolution. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Somebody could post a comment. Let me know if there's any voice coming through. That would be really helpful on Instagram in particular. I don't even know what's going on with Facebook right now. All right. Also, you might need to turn down your volume a little bit because my speaker's pretty loud. Be here now. Slow it down. Be here now. Slow it down. Be here now. slow it down. You are the gift, you are the miracle. You are the gift, you are the miracle. Let it show. Don't hide your inner glow. You are the gift. You are the miracle. You are the gift. You are the miracle. Be here now. Slow it down. Can I be here now? Can I slow it down? Be here now. Slow it down. Be here now. Slow it down. Be here now. Be here now. Slow it down. 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 You are the gift. Be here now. You are the miracle. Let it show. Don't hide your inner Thank you all so much for joining me. If you do take up the challenge, please share with me. We can do it together. Be well, family. Much love. Stay blessed.